Welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to speak English confidently and fluently, how to speak English like native speaker. So, welcome back to the news video of today. It is just one thing. Just think in your mind that you can speak in English, and it is easy. Because if you think that you can speak in English, so you can really speak in English. But the difference is about your thinking, your positive attitude towards a language. Even you are not a native speaker, but you have to follow the steps then what the native does. When a child is born in a native country like Britain or Canada, we all know that Canada, USA, Australia, they are the native English countries. So the people, those who live over there, they are the native English speaker. It means that the native country means that the native English speaking country means the people, those who are born, they just try to speak in English, or they speak in English, or the official language of the country is English. So what you need to do, working on your basics. When a child is born in a, suppose in US, so what they do, so they just listen and they just repeat same in the another countries like India, or we would like to say Dubai. Suppose a child is born in Dubai, so what they will speak, they will speak their official language. What is official language? Arabic and or the other languages are there. But in India, when the child is born in India, so they just, the official languages, there are the so many languages, but most of the North Indian used to speak the Hindi. So they just listen and they repeat. Same thing when a child is born in Australia, so they just listen English and they just repeat the words. And this is the practice of English speaking. If you will also follow these steps, so what you need to do is listen English media and try to repeat. You all have the smartphones nowadays, but those who do not have the smartphone, not an issue. You have the television or any TV at your home, so stay tuned the BBC News and just repeat what they are speaking. Or if you have the mobile phone, if you have the smartphone, just watch the videos of BBC English and listen and just repeat. So this is your practice of English speaking. Go in the park, go outside, and just try to repeat, because your practice, your learning will always help you in your whole life. And one more thing is reading. Read newspaper every day, or the book. Suppose this book is for you. This book is to improve your vocabulary. Second thing, read newspaper every day because it will improve your vocabulary as well as your fluency and your confidence. Because when you have the knowledge of the words, the vocabulary, so that you can speak English easily. So, listening English media and reading newspaper little bit louder, it will really going to help you a lot. So, start the today's session. How to talk about what goes on. So, let's start. Words are the symbols of idea, and we have been learning, discussing, and working with the words as they revolve around certain basic concepts. Complete exhaustion. Complete exhaustion. You have stayed up all night. And what were you doing? Playing poker, a very pleasant way of whiling away time. No, engaging in some creative activity like writing a short story, planning a political campaign, etc. So, the word for that is to enervate. Enervate. The next is tongue lashing. You suddenly see the flashing blue light as you glance in your rear view mirror. It is the middle of the night, yet the police flasher is as clear as the day. As then you hear the wail of the siren, so you pull over knowing you were speeding along at 70 in a 50-mile-an-hour limit area. After all, there was not another car in the sight on desired stretch of the road to castigate. So the word is for to castigate. Altruistic. Next word. Fizzles is selfless and self-sacrificing. Her husband needs and desires come first even when they conflict with their own. So the word for that is to self abnegate. Next is repetition. You have delivered a long, complicated lecture to your class, and now to make sure that they will remember the important points. So, the word for that is to recapitulate. No joy the weaver. Perhaps you wake up some gloomy Monday morning. Why is it that Monday is always the worst day of the week? To vegetate. Pretense. Your neighbor, Mrs. Brown, pops in without invitation to tell you of her latest troubles with her boss hairdresser to stimulate. So, these were some words, some vocabulary for today's session. I hope these vocabulary will really going to help you a lot in your learning session. So, I hope you liked the video of today. See you in the next video. That's all for today. Thank you so much.